Roz, VP of Communications. Glad to be here sitting in for our phenomenal Chief Sales Officer, our midwife, our coach, and she's the best of the bestest to keep us guided through this journey called Akana. And we're so excited and we're constantly moving forward. Phyllis Nash. I don't think I said her name. But anyway, let's do this. Today is Friday, and we always do something a little different on Fridays. But here's what I want to do this Friday. I want to go over because maybe you did not attend one, two, or three of the meetings of the Zooms that our CEO did regarding the launching of our Akana website. In case you didn't know, in case you've been in a cave for the last 3 days or the last 2 days, we have launched. Okay, we are official, official, official. There are some things I want to go over. First and foremost, I want everybody that's here, all the folk that are on this call right now, if you have team members or whomever you have, and they have purchased any of our packages, they qualify to attend our certification. Listen, I've been here since the day this company launched, and our certification has gone to another level. It was good. I remember the very first one. I was blown away by all the information that I got and all the learning that I was starting to get. And oh my goodness, I mean, I learned so much. That's why I can talk about it because of going through certification. It takes your confidence to another level. It takes your mindset to another level because now you're educated. And that's one of the big differences between Akana and the average other company, or especially like CBD companies. They're not concerned about educating you. They just want you to sell a bottle of oil. But here, we want you educated. We want you to know. We want you, and the more you hear it, the repetition over and over again, you really do get it. It gets in you. It's kind of like, you go to church and you hear the word, and you may not be able to say where the chapter and the verse is, but you can quote it almost because you've heard it over and over. It gets in your spirit. So that's the power of certification. But now the bar has been raised. So certification will take place this Sunday at 6 p.m., right after our Flat Belly Lifestyle presentation. So you don't want to miss that. You want to invite somebody. If they're on the border of trying to figure out whether or not they want to do this 7-day, 21-day, what is a bioscan, all of that, 5 p.m. every single Sunday, that's taking place. The first Sunday of every month, unless it's a holiday. We don't wrestle and we don't compete with holidays. That's when the time changes for certification or the date changes for certification. But now it's just one day. And for those of you that have been here for any length of time, you know what I mean by that, because it used to be 2 days. Now it's just one day. So set aside that time. Get your coffee, get your wine. I mean, whatever you got. Get your cocktails, get your appetizers, and just get ready to sit for that length of time. You will not be bored because last certification was phenomenal. Now you will get over this weekend period of time. Sylvia is very faithful. She's very committed to making sure we send out the certification link. But here it is. For those of you that are qualified, okay, what does that mean? If you bought the free website and you've never bought any package, that means you're not qualified for it. So what do you have to do? Get qualified for it. But the link is Akana certification. Yes, our CEO has gone out and changed all that, changed all these links from Wakana to Akana, akanacertification.com. Now you're going to get that in an email. So if you're listening to me and you don't qualify for that, you're not going to be able to, it's not going to happen for you. But I want you to know that she sends that out. Now, here's something I'm going to do, and I'm going to wait until the end to share this information because I know a lot of people say, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And then you go and look somewhere else and you did get it. And I found out that one of the problems, and I meant to go over this yesterday when we did our deep dive training, many of you have Gmail accounts. So listen to what I'm fixing to say. If you have a Gmail account for your emails, and when you go and look at your emails, some things are under promotions and some things are under social. Don't leave this call. I'm going to give you directions on how to eliminate that. But I'm going to wait till the end of the call for all the folk who get on late, who need to know how to eliminate promotions and social. You don't need it. You don't need it. But sometimes it hides certain emails that you get, and you'll say, I didn't get it. And when you really begin to look up under these different tabs, you find it. I'm going to help you with that. Okay. But now I want to share what our CEO has been sharing with us just to update anybody who maybe you couldn't attend 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or 8 o'clock on day before yesterday when she talked about the launching of our company or the launching of our new website. Don't worry about all the things you think you have to worry about. It's seamless for mostly everybody. If you have been sending people to wakana.com, your name, whatever it is, whatever your name was in front of the dot, you have to do nothing. Nothing. Right now, your site is up if you haven't checked. Your back office is exactly the same. Isn't this a wonderful thing? Oh my God. The seamless of this technology is amazing. But there's some other things that are getting ready to happen. Are y'all excited about it? Because Sunday at the certification, you're going to find out about our new app. Yes, we have a new app coming that's going to make your life easier. You know, this is the day of apps. And guess what? It's already in the store. Now, you can't go and download it yet because it's not available to download. But it is in the store. What do I mean in the store? On your phone, you have a store. Whether you have an Android or an Apple, you got one of the two, unless you got a flip phone. Okay, but whichever one you've got an app store. And you're going to be able to go to that app store after Sunday and be able to download the app for Akana. Oh my God. So that announcement is going to be made Sunday how you can download it. So you don't want to miss certification. That's why I'm telling you. And there are going to be some reward points that you're going to be able to get. They're going to be in the app. Y'all remember we do that deep dive. We talk about those product points. And I told you got to keep up with them for yourself. Well, isn't it nice to know that we're going to have an app that's going to have all your reward points when you have 500, 1,000, 2,500, 5,000 in CV sales. Hallelujah. Yeah. We're going to have auto ship. All of this was shared by our CEO. So I'm just reiterating what she talked about in case you missed it. I don't want you to miss anything. Auto ship is coming. We call it smart delivery. Yes. Now, it's not required. So don't go on the panic button because I've been in those companies that they required it and they started deducting stuff out your paycheck, out your checking account for stuff you didn't want. Now, me personally, I want it. I want it because my husband and I drink coffee all of the time, except when we're on the cleanse. But we drink coffee, so we run out. And I would love to not have to place that order and have that order come to me. So you may be the same. You may have something in your life. You have customers who have some things that they need. I have a godmother. She needs her black seed oil and her hemp MD because it has arrested her A1C. It's brought those numbers down. It's helped with her neuropathy. So she says to me, I need some more of my stuff. She doesn't know what to call it. She just calls it her stuff. So we all have some customers, hopefully, strive to get some customers like that who need something on a monthly basis, who won't mind that. And they can do whatever product that is that they want to put on auto ship. Travel. Oh man, there's this buzz. There's a buzz about the travel. Well, guess what? You're going to get a lot more information on this Sunday regarding the travel because there have been some changes. And please, guys, work with us. Work with us on these changes. Don't get frustrated. I know some of y'all don't like change. I know some of you just, oh my God, but see, we're building. We're building. So let's roll with the punches because there's some things that we learn along the way. And our CEO, she is so open and so flexible, and she's always ever learning to take us to the top, tip top, and bust through the top. So the travel industry, they went through some stuff, not ours, but the travel industry at large went through a lot of stuff during the pandemic. They had a lot of chargebacks. So we found out now we can't combine the travel with the products. It's got to be separate. But you know what? That's a pretty good thing because you're going to find, I'm speaking into existence, you're going to find some people that only want to do travel. And now, because we're separating those packages, they're going to be able to just do that. So, guess what? Sunday, there's going to be so much more information regarding that. And then in July, we're going to even have more classes about the financial aspect of, we got a travel, we got financial, and we got the wellness. Those are our three areas, right? But financial, we're going to update you on some critical information this month, which is Sunday. And then in July, some classes and other things are going to be made available. So you just get ready, because listen, we're living in this crypto age. Yes, we need to know about it. We need to know about the Forex. We need to know about all this stuff. You choose what you're going to do about it. That's completely up to you, but you need to know. We've lived through, people say, I don't know about all that stuff. Listen, let me tell you something. You have lived through all of these ages. How many of you go to the store now with a card in your hand? Yes, a Visa, a MasterCard, all that. Do you see the transaction take place? No, you don't. All you do is give them the plastic, they give it back, and you walk out with your groceries. So come on. There was a time that we didn't do that. So we've lived through all of these different ages of money transfer. So new things are happening. So you don't want to get left behind. Now, let's talk about the brand ambassador. I love that name. I love that name. Brand ambassador. Every one of you that's here now, you are a brand ambassador. But here's the beauty of this. We've been grandfathered in as a brand ambassador. What is that? That's that person who says, I want to be a part. And I'm going to pay $29.95 to be a brand ambassador. That's getting your website. That's getting your online service. That's becoming your own Amazon. Everybody, right? But in the past, we had what we called a free 30-day test drive. That's gone. It's going away. And you know what? That's fair to the company because I personally know I have had numerous people in my downline with that free website that did absolutely nothing. And because I understand corporate, I understand when you're looking from the corporate side of the view, that's money being spent because somebody's got to pay the hosting bill. Somebody's got to pay. You understand? Some of you have your own business websites. It's not free. But here at Wakana, it has been free and nobody had to pay anything. But what I love about our CEO, and she stays true to this, we don't have to pay it every month. And I have never been in a company that didn't charge me every single month a $19.95, $29.95, some kind of 95 for my website hosting. But guess what's happening now? As a brand ambassador, you get your website $29.95 one time. The only reason you don't pay it one time is that you don't do nothing with it. Again, there's a rule. You got to do 360 CV in a whole year's time. A whole year? You can't spend, you don't buy nothing. You ought to buy something. That's 6 bottles of Hempranium in a year. Somebody ought to buy it or you ought to buy it to keep that website up, right? $29.95. But guess what? You're grandfathered in. So you don't have to do anything. We're talking about the new people. Did you hear what I said? The new people. But here's the beauty of this. Here's our giving CEO again. In the month of June. Is it June right now? Yes, it is. $1. Listen, let's flood the floodgates. Let's open up the floodgates. Let's get folk in. They don't have to pay that $29.95 because guess what? It's going to be included into the pack, the purchase of the packs. It's going to be included in there. So they don't have to pay two separate things. It's going to be included. But June, $1. $1, and they're already a brand ambassador. See, that's going to help a lot of people because you have people, their money's low, their money's, the change is strange, all that kind of stuff. And so they can get in this business and start working that website. And we showed people last night, how to get those customers so that you can guarantee you some kind of monthly income because sometimes $500 makes the difference. So brand ambassador. Now, social media. We're streamlining social media. Akana Global. Get that in your brain. Akana Global. That's for Instagram, that's for Facebook, and that's for Twitter. So start getting on there and liking and friending and come on, let's fill it up. CJ is phenomenal. She's our social media guru queen. That's what I'm calling her. So get there, Akana Global. And then Sunday, you're going to hear a lot more. You're going to hear a lot more because we understand the things that are taking place, the changes that are taking place regarding the travel, all of this. Sunday, 6 p.m. Don't forget, 5 p.m., Flat Belly Lifestyle. Don't forget, Lafayette this weekend. Yes, yes, yes. Who do you know or who can you get to know in Lafayette? I personally will be in Monroe at an event where we will be a vendor there. So if the flyers are on the website, and I understand they put the wrong date on that flyer. I didn't make that flyer. Don't y'all call me. I didn't make that flyer. That's their business. They got the wrong date on there. If don't nobody show up, I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, it's Saturday. Now, in closing, if you are a person that has a Gmail account and you have been finding certain emails, and you keep having to search, oh God, why was it under promotions? Why is it under social? How would you like to eliminate that? In the next minute, I'm going to tell you how. Are you ready? I hope you got pen and paper. Write this down. Number one, go to your Gmail account. Number two, click settings. What is settings? It's a little wheel in the top right corner of your Gmail. When you go to your Gmail and you go to your inbox and you're looking at it, it's a little wheel. It's over in the top right-hand corner. Your picture is in the very corner, and then there's some dots like a Rubik's Cube, and then there's a thing that looks like a wheel. Click that. That's settings. And when you click that, it'll open up and it'll say settings. Number three, you see some tabs along the top: general, labels, inbox, accounts, filters. That's what you should see. Forwarding. Click the word inbox. Click the word inbox. Now go down the page. Number 4, step 4. Look for inbox type. TYPE. Inbox type. It will probably say default. And under it, you'll see categories, and it probably has checks in promotions and social. That's the problem. Change the inbox type, has a little downward arrow, and you can choose whatever you want. But I suggest you choose unread first. Unread, UNREAD first. That's what I suggest. Because that means any emails that you have not read will show up first. And it will no longer be categorized by Gmail. You don't need them categorizing what kind of email. It's a promotions email or social, because we're not sending you a promotion. But because we send you something that says it's a discount, they call it a promotion. So it's falling under there and you're missing it. So change that default to unread first. And then go all the way down the page and save the changes. And hopefully this will assist those of you who may have been losing or having a difficult time finding certain emails. Now, this is just for Gmail accounts. And a lot of people do have Gmail accounts. I don't know if you're having trouble with your Yahoos or your Outlooks, but if so, hit me up, communications@akana.com, and we'll see if we can look up and figure out why you keep losing things. And then sometimes things go to spam. So once you go to spam, pull it out and say, this is not spam. So it can stop going to spam. All right? Have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great Akana kind of day. Bye-bye for now.